Hey, how we doing?
Yeah.
Doing good. Excellent. You guys digging that it's spring? Yes, I am digging that it's spring. You know what I like about spring? I love it when you can go to bed at night. You open up that window, you lay in bed, you get that nice breeze flying in. You're just like, yeah. Then 5:30, 6 o'clock rolls around. You got those birds chirping outside. They're like, it's like they're talking to you, you know? It's like, come on outside. I start talking back to them too. I'm like, I hear ya. I'm coming. And then after about 2 weeks of that, 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, you know, you're just like, shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I hate that. But wintertime, I hate wintertime too. You guys hate winter? Yeah. You know what I hate about winter? I hate going outside. I do. And my dog hates going outside too. You know, I was sitting there one day, I opened the door, I'm like, Annie, outside. She looks outside, she looks at me, she's like, yeah, I can hold it. I'm like, get outside. She's like, seriously, I can hold it for 3 days, we're good. Yeah. So I'm like, Annie, get outside. She looks at me again, she's like, how about if I just pee on the carpet and then you beat the crap out of me? How about that? Yeah. So I finally get her to go outside, you know, and I try to shut the door, but the door won't shut. So I open it up. She's sitting right outside the door. She's got her paw on the door. I was like, seriously, it'll just take me a second. Come on.
Thanks, bro.
But, you know, you got the winter time. I don't do much during the winter. I watch movies. I stay inside. I gain weight. You know? Yeah, I'm 6'5". I weigh 285 pounds. Back in high school, I was 6'5". I weighed 190 pounds. I figure 10 years from now, I'm going to be 6'5", 1,125 pounds. Got that going for me. I can tell I'm gaining weight. I can tell because have you ever done this? Have you ever got your picture taken? And you're standing there looking at it, and you're like, wow, look at how much weight I've gained. Then the next year, you get another picture taken, you're like, oh my God, look at how much weight I've gained. And then you look back at the previous year's picture, and you're like, whoa, look at how thin I was. Dang. But I can tell I'm gaining weight too because I was sitting there watching TV one day. My son comes running in, he sits on my lap. All of a sudden he's like, Dad, guess what? I'm like, what? He goes, I just put my whole finger in your belly button. Like, thanks for that, buddy. Thank you very much. He's like, is that weird? I'm like, well, kind of. You're 22. That's weird. That's weird. So, trying to lose weight, you know, I got a membership at the YMCA, and there was a lot of weird people at the YMCA. There is. I was on the treadmill, right? I look over, there's this lady sitting on this stationary bike. She's wearing a bike helmet. I'm like, what? I wanted to show her how stupid she looks, so the next day I went there, I got on the rowing machine wearing a life jacket. I'm like... She walks over to me, she's like, that is a great idea. That's a great idea. Yeah, so I'm gaining weight, you know, I can only grow hair on my head, not on my chest. It's kind of a bummer. Well, let me take that back. I do get long, wiry strands that shoot out of my nipples. That's it! I just said that out loud, didn't I? Yeah, it's kind of strange, you know. I actually scared my kids too one time. I got hot, I was out playing catch with my boys, I got hot, I took my shirt off. My kids looked at me, they're like, oh my God! I'm like, what? They're like, you got a couple spiders on you. Oh. I'm like, it's just my nipples. They're like, what? What? Come on. So my wife and I, we have 3 boys, no girls. Don't think that I could really handle having any girls either, you know, because my luck, she wouldn't be beautiful like her mom. And my luck, she'd end up looking like me. Be 6'5", 285 pounds, hairy nipples. She'd come home from school one day and I'd be like, so honey, you think I could meet your date tonight for the homecoming football game? She'd go, very funny, Dad, you know I gotta play. But I'm telling you, technology is making people really, really lazy, don't you think? I'll give you an example that I was sitting on the couch one day watching TV and my wife comes in, she goes, hey Jeff, I'm gonna run to the store real quick. I'm like, sounds good. So she leaves. 10 minutes later, the phone rings. It's her. She's like, Jeff, you're not going to believe this, but I forgot my purse. I'm like, okay, so what do you want me to do about it? She goes, well, I'm in the driveway. Can you run it out to me? I'm like, what? How lazy is that? So I call my son up from downstairs. I'm like, hey, Joe. See that purse over there? Run it out to your mom, would you? I'm kind of busy. Hurry up, I'll time you. Hurry up. I'm just as bad, though. I really am. You know, like, I call my wife one day. I'm like, hey, honey, where are you? She goes, I'm just about there. I'm just about there. I'm like, great. Hey, when you come in, can you grab me a beer? I'll be sitting in the family room. All right. And finally, you know, you just kind of hope and pray when your kids get older that they don't do something stupid like you did when you were a kid, don't you? Yeah. Well, this one time, me and a buddy of mine were going through my sister's closet looking for stuff we really shouldn't get into, and we came across a box of tampons. Only we didn't know they were tampons. Yeah, we thought they were cigars. So we took a couple of them. We're standing outside, you know, and I'm like, you got matches? He's like, yeah, I got matches. Are you getting cotton mouth? Because I'm getting cotton mouth. You know what's really weird is not once a month I get a nosebleed. How crazy is that? Hey, my name is Jeff Polis. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you.
Yeah.